All right, Kevin here, and I am here today. I'm going to tell you a quick little tale of two businesses. So actually, I guess it was a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, my daughter Caitlin and I took a trip down to Florida. And while we were there, we stayed at this place called the Ponte Vedra. I'm trying to remember. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but the Ponte Vedra Inn is where we stayed at in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. And like I said, I might have totally butchered that name. But anyways, while we were there, the service at this hotel and resort was just unbelievable. The best I have ever had anywhere I've stayed. And I'll tell you what, I travel a fair amount. I've stayed at a lot of different places. And these guys at this resort go out of their way to take care of you. When you ask for anything, the answer is always yes. And I had my first experience at that on the very first day we were there, and then on the second day we were there, my daughter Caitlin was wanting to order from room service, and she was like, what I really want is this, but it's not on the menu. And I'm like, honey, I said, I'll tell you what, you call them, you ask them, and I was like, I bet they'll get it for you. And so sure enough, she called room service and she told them, what I'd really like to have is this, but it's not on your menu. Is there any way I can get that? And the lady on the other end of the phone was like, honey, you can have whatever you want. And I'll tell you what, the entire weekend, that's how they responded to us. There was never an answer of no. It was always yes, and you can have whatever you want. Now, on the way home, we had a layover in, where did we have a layover? I'm trying to think. I believe we were in Chicago. We had a layover in Chicago on the way home, and we were in the airport, and we stopped off to grab a little bite to eat, and then we stopped at the Starbucks to get a cup of coffee. Now, granted, I go to Starbucks a lot, and I don't got nothing against Starbucks. I love going to Starbucks, but at this particular Starbucks at the airport, we were waiting in line to order our coffee, and the lady in front of us asked the lady behind the counter if she could get something, and immediately the lady said, no, we don't do that. And I was like, I looked at Caitlin and I was like, ouch. I was like, that's just the wrong answer. And especially, when we came from the other kind of experience. And so I wanted to ask you, what has been your experience? Have you had experiences like this, like the one I was telling you about at Ponte Vedra Beach? Have you had an experience like the one I had at Starbucks, which, by the way, isn't the normal kind of experience I have when I go to Starbucks? But in this instance, it wasn't a good response from the lady behind the counter. And when you have a business, as you and I are business owners, what kind of experience are we giving our people, our customers, our clients, our subscribers? Because trust me, we want to give them the other kind of experience. I know we talked about this a couple weeks ago, but I wanted to bring it up again after having this recent experience. And like I said, let me know. Tell me about some of your experiences. I'd love to hear you share some of your experiences here on the blog and stuff, and let me know what your thoughts are on this subject. Talk with you soon. Bye-bye.